Hi, welcome back to Campfire with Angie M. I'm Angie M. Hoping you've all had a wonderful week. Today's campfire story is kind of like basically food. Uh, I don't know. I was talking to my older daughter Kia a few days ago, and we got on the subject of peas and how she didn't like them. And I said I can't stand peas, but then I told her, I hope I didn't, put my pea prejudices on you, and that's why you don't like it. She said, no, you gave us peas. That's why I didn't like them. I'm like, okay. And then my son, Ramon, there's the name, J Boogie. Sorry, baby. I call you the way I named you. Anyway, his thing is, well, how you gonna give us something that you didn't like? How you gonna make us eat something that you didn't like? And at the time, as a kid, the answer to that was, cause I said so. Eat it. But now he grown. The only thing I can say is. My bad. When I was a kid, my grandmother watched us while my mother worked, and she worked in New York, and we lived in New Jersey, so my grandmother fed us. And in Jersey, in these houses, the radiator went alongside the baseboard, and my chair in the kitchen sat against the wall where it ran through with the baseboard of the anyway, for all the foods I did not like, I managed to put them in that radiator. It was right there. And when things got too piled up, I'd spread it down. I bring it down, and that's where all the peas, the lima beans, the squash, the stewed beef, cannot stand stewed beef. All the things I did, carrots, all the things that I could not stand to eat, I had loaded up. I had to literally move beyond my seat. And as a kid, I'm not thinking that, I just thought that was a great hiding place. I had no idea that was like the source of the heating of the house. So when it came time, it's time to turn on the heat, and I keep hearing my grandmother ask my granddaddy, Alfred, do you smell something burning? Now, my granddaddy smoked, but there's a difference between cigarette smoke and something burning. And he after a while, he said, yeah, he smelled it, and they looking around the house, and they go in the kitchen. And where I sit, it was just smoking. So they had to turn off the heat, clean it out. I got my tail whipped. So granddaddy's job every night that we ate was to sit there and make sure that I ate everything on my plate. And he said, you can sit here all night long. You ain't going nowhere till you eat it. And that's when I learned the art of the napkin. All I got to do was wipe my mouth, put that crap in there, and kind of keep my hand on my napkin. Granddaddy wasn't paying attention to that. He's just looking at the plate. I didn't mean to almost set my grandparents' house on fire, but and please forgive me. Thank you for joining me again with Campfire with Angie M. I am Angie M. Have a blessed day.